Space, the final frontier. My name is Captain Foley, and these are my adventures. Hey guys, Captain Foley here, just hanging out in my backyard. Been a pretty relaxing day. Took the Camaro out for a cruise. Just got home from that. My neighbors are installing a back door on their house because they didn't have a patio door or a back door to the backyard, so they're doing that now. So that's what the sound is, if you guys are wondering. Hey, we got one viewer, awesome. So yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good day. It's a lot cooler today than it has been in quite a while. It's been brutally hot here. I don't know if you guys know your Celsius, but it was up to like 34, 35 some days, and with the humidity factor, it felt like 45 degrees Celsius, which is brutally hot. The humidity's been brutal. Today is the first kind of cool day, which is nice. So, hey Josh, things are good. How are you doing? Just hanging out and chat with you guys. I look red because the umbrella that I'm sitting under is red, so in case you're wondering. So, yeah, guys, don't really know what to chat about, but hey, there's Gene. How's it going, Gene? Not much is up. How you doing? Yeah, so fleet going well. Yes, fleet is going well as always, Josh. Things are well and truly in hand here. Yeah, Samuel and myself the last 2 days have done quite a bit of filming. We got a lot more to do. We got some fleet yards coming up for you guys and stuff, so good stuff. I got to do some more Eagle Moss reviews. I didn't do a captain's log today. I kind of took a break last week even. I didn't release a captain's log. Instead, I released a Eagle Moss review. So good to see you're fine, Gene. That's awesome. So because I didn't do a captain's log today, I thought, well, I might as well just come out here while I'm sitting here, do a live video with you guys, and just see what you guys are all up to. So I was wondering if you and Samuel would start doing some live broadcasts together in the manner Lord Reloaded does. Yep, absolutely. We've actually discussed that. We're going to be doing that soon. We're going to be doing live videos on the YouTube channel. So remember, it's Discovery, not STD, you friggin' children. Just a pet peeve and an annoyance because it's officially not STD. Whatever. It's who gives a shit, really. But Gene, what's that sound in the background? Is someone flying a drone? See, you missed the first part of the video. My neighbors are installing a back door to their house, to their backyard, because it's weird. Our place has a patio door out to the deck. They don't have a deck. Their house is built differently, so there was no backyard or a back door to the backyard. They had to come out through the side door and go through their gate. So they've cut out the brick and they're installing this door and finishing that off now. So the Alice episode was great. Glad you enjoyed it. Any chance you'll be at Trekyards this year? Probably not this year. I'll be in the area. I'll be like 3 hours from there because we're actually going to a cottage that week. And I think the day we're leaving the cottage is the same day that Trekyards starts. So I don't know if we're going to go an extra 4 hours out of our way to swing by. I've been the last 2 years. I wasn't asked to go this year, and so I don't think I'm going to go this year. We will probably just come straight home from our trip. I'm not going to Star Trek Las Vegas this year like I originally planned to either. I spent all that money getting the Camaro up and running this year. But yeah, sorry Chris. Sorry Chris. I'm a big fan of the Rhode Island ship. Wish it was bigger with a bigger crew. So yeah, I mean, odds are slim we might go, but we'll be there in spirit, guys. Yeah, look for JP Carden and the guys from Montreal, the bunch of French guys, but they speak English. But they're fun guys. They're going to be there. We have hung out with them the last few years, and this year I'm just kind of taking a break from stuff like that. Like I said, I'm not going to Star Trek Las Vegas. I'm not going to Trekyards. In October though, I am doing, at least it isn't a Mustang, so you're off the hook for that. Thank you, Joel. How is that Camaro? The Camaro's fine. I can show you the Camaro if you guys want. But yeah, October, we're doing the London Comic Con still, and we might be Skyping in that weekend as well, the same weekend for another convention in upstate New York. So if you, who wants to go see the Camaro? It's out in the driveway. I just waxed it this morning, polished her all up, and took it for a drive. Just got home. So if you guys are interested, let me know. I know Gene's interested, so maybe we'll do that. But if it's just Gene that's interested, then I still have to do a captain's log on the Camaro. That's one thing that I wanted to do. Kind of show you guys the car. It's not anywhere near mint condition or anything, but it's in fantastic shape for a Camaro of its age. Why don't we just go take a look at it? How's that? Make all y'all happy. Here, see my gate that needs repairing. Ta-da! Sorry guys, just gotta set you down for a second. There we go. So yeah, here's the Camaro. Still has a lot of work to be done on it, but it does need a new paint job, whether it looks like it or not. But there she is. The interior needs work, of course, but got some wiring issues. I'm going to get it rewired soon and getting all that redone. I need new seat covers. If anybody knows where I can get a good set of 1979 Camaro seat covers, I want like black with blue striping or something. The speakers are being replaced when I get the wiring redone, things like that. This is all original back here. So yeah, but like I said, I need new seat covers. These are more than 20 years old. And I need to get some rewiring and stuff done under the dashboard, but that tack needs to come off that spot. Why? It's a perfect place for it. The one behind it doesn't work. The one that's built into the dashboard doesn't work. So yeah, if I can get it repaired, I mean, I would just use the one that's built in, but what's in the center console? Nothing. The guy that had it before me made them into drink holders. There's two switches here that need to be replaced. Long story, there's a lot going on. I'm going to pop the hood. Okay, give me a second. My phone's dying. I gotta go in and grab the charger for it. So you're gonna come with me. Come with me if you want to live. Head upstairs. Don't tell me to replace things on my car. I'll replace them if I want. Oy. Alright, so where is the charger? There she is. There she is. There she is. Also, yeah, I gotta do a room tour of the ready room now that it's finished. But that'll probably be one of the next captain's logs, to be honest. And the trunk. No, I'm not popping the trunk too. The trunk's full of crap right now. So no. It's my live broadcast. I can do what I want. I'll show you under the hood though. It does need some work, but hello. Hold on a second, guys. Boy, picked up a dog toy and the side door's locked. And I don't have my keys because they're inside, but anyway. There you go. Got a lot of rusted components that I need to replace. A few things I got to clean up. Hey, Tom Grossman's here. Yay! So, yeah, here she is. Like I said, a lot of components I want to replace and clean up and just... But it's a process, it'll get there. But she runs great, so what's with the 20th century technology? You know, sometimes simple works. As Belana Torres says, this Camaro is pretty cool. Anyway, we're going to head back to the backyard now. So there you go. You guys got to see the Camaro. Dun, dun, dun. And there's the garden. Garden's looking pretty good. Gotta clean some twigs and stuff out, but anyway, let's head back up to the deck. How fast have I gotten her? It's hard to tell. I've got it pretty fast. It's set up for quarter-mile racing now. It's got quarter-mile racing gears in the back, and it's only a 3-speed, so top speed's unknown, really. Since I've had it back up and running, I haven't actually having her full out yet. But yeah, how fast I've got her going, I don't know. Like 185 kilometers an hour, maybe a little bit more. Canada looks like a nice place. Canada is a nice place. It's a very nice place. The thing I learned is that old cars tend to be more reliable than newer ones. They're more reliable, they're built better, and they're easier to fix. If something goes wrong, you can pretty much do it on your own if you have the knowledge. Do a smoky burnout. Not right now, no. I might do one in my captain's log talking about the car. We will see. Thank you, Curtis. I do have a line lock installed in it, so I can, you know, pump the brakes, hold the button down, and it locks the front brakes on, and then the back tires, you hit the gas and they spin, and you keep the button held in. Front brakes stay engaged, and as soon as you let them go, then you can start to fishtail. So, what are kilometers per hour? That's the proper way to measure speed, because metric is something that makes sense, and yeah, get with the program. The weather looks nice. What's the temperature? Temperature right now is a very good question, because I don't know. It's probably about 28 today. It's a lot cooler than it has been, for sure. American muscle cars are well built, so I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. The weather looks nice. What is the temperature? Like I said, about 28 degrees Celsius. It was up to 45. It felt like 45 most of last week. It was brutally hot. So it's not cool today by any means, but there's a bit of a breeze. It's a lot cooler than it has been. There's no humidity today, really. Unless you're in the direct sunlight, it's not too bad. So yeah, it was nice to take the car out for a cruise. So thank you, Thomas. But I'm not sure about that measurement as far as top speed goes, because the speedometer hasn't worked right since I changed the gearing and stuff. I haven't got the new speedometer cable. So when I rebuilt the engine and had the new posi rear end and the gearing put in for the quarter mile, it doesn't measure the speed properly. When it says I'm doing 120 kilometers an hour, I'm doing like 80. So yeah, that's something I'm getting fixed too when I get the car in to get rewired. Probably in 2 weeks. I want to save the captain's log on it till after that, because I'm replacing the headlights with halo projection headlights. So they'll have a blue ring around them, blue LED ring, and they'll be really nice and bright. And I'm replacing all the other bulbs on it with LED bulbs so they're brighter. And yeah, I mean, the car used to have neon underlighting, blue underlighting. I'm not going to do that. One of the bulbs broke, and back in the day when I got that, like 30 years ago, almost 30 years ago, that was new and expensive and, you know, brutally cool. So $220 kilometers an hour. Yeah, I haven't had anywhere to drive it that fast. I mean, I don't want to get pulled over on the 401 doing that speed, because I would have my car impounded and taken away. So yeah, I'm not going to top her out at top end. There's no way, unless I can get it on a track or something, and even then it wouldn't be able to hit that because of the turns. I got a straightaway, who knows. On the Honda Civic, not bad for a lawnmower. Bye. Anyway, so yeah, there you have it. Oh, guys, we also have a let's see here, limited edition Trekyards t-shirt, which we're offering right now. I just put the link in the convo there in the conversation, so you guys can click it. And if you want to get a shirt, they only go up to 2XL. The company we're using only goes to 2XL. And this is the limited run, the first one. If it goes really well, we got a lot of other designs we want to release. But for right now, we're just doing the one, just to give it it's a 30-day limited offer and a limited number. So 50 limited shirts for 30 days. We'll see how the sales are from that, and then we'll go from there. So yeah. So check out the link. Might be a bit pricey. It's $28.50 US, but it's a UK company, which we got the best deal from as far as us making money as well. So it was all done in pounds, and when we converted it, it was kind of like, eh. So we'll have to adjust it for the next batch of shirts probably, but this is the first run, so. According to Marina Sirtis, this is speculation if Sir Patrick Stewart would like to. Yeah, but what does she know? I really... And of course she's going to say that. She's not going to confirm it or deny it. Oh, it's just speculation. He might do it, is what she said. So it's the same thing everybody else has been saying. So what's preposterous? Only 2XL. I don't know. It's all they go up to, and they have no plans to get any larger sizes. And none of the other shirt companies that we've talked to like 3 other ones, they don't go up very big. They all go up to like 3XL at the most. But some people are asking for like 6XL slim. Like, I don't even know what that is. So I don't know what to say about the shirts. I'll need a 5XL just to get over my head. LOL. You got a big head, do you? Do you have a separate channel for your car-related escapades? Yes. I've got the Captain Foley personal channel on YouTube. At the end of my Captain Foley, my Captain's logs and all of my reviews, you always see 2 icons for subscribe. There's the Trekyards one and then one with just me. Click that one because it's more personal stuff. I haven't actually added a lot to it yet, but yeah, that's where stuff like Transformers and anything not Star Trek related is going to start going. And now that the Camaro's up and running, I'll be doing more Camaro related content perhaps. That stuff will be over on that channel. So if you haven't subscribed to the Captain Foley channel, just go to YouTube, type in Captain Foley. You should find Captain Foley and look up channel. You should find the channel and subscribe to it. But it's still new, it's still a young virgin channel, so it's I don't have many subscribers or anything, but I want to build that and actually do non-Star Trek related content on there, because every time I do anything for a captain's log that has nothing to do with Star Trek, people are bitching and moaning, going, "It is not Star Trek related." Well, I have other interests, guys, so I try to make at least every captain's log mention Star Trek, but there was one that didn't. It was just about my Pepsi Prime that I was getting rid of, and I got a lot of complaints, so whatever. It's, I can do what I want, basically, but I do want to move all that stuff over to the other channel because it just makes more sense, but I got to build up my following and stuff over there, so by all means, go subscribe. We should race. Bring your ride to Oregon. We can see how fast it will go. Are you going to pay for my gas? If you pay for my gas, I'll drive it down. I could flatbed it, I guess. No. Any word on the 1/1000 Foley? Yes. Saw it at Wonderfest. Had the master molds in my hand. Looks fantastic. I haven't heard back from Mug Models since Wonderfest, but they said 2 or 3 months. So I'm thinking end of August. Sometime in September, maybe. It should be ready. Joe Torres is here. What's good, Stuart? Not much, Joe. What's up with you? I'd be happy to subscribe and check that out. Thanks for the info. Happy to see more from you. Yeah, I want to do more non-related, non-Star Trek related content. So yeah, definitely check out the Captain Foley channel, and that's where stuff will be. Captain's logs are your life. To hell with them if they can't take a joke. I agree. I agree. I really enjoy doing captain's logs and kind of showing you everything that's going on around here and whatnot, so yeah. See, NOS. Yes, the Camaro did have NOS like 20 years ago, but when I got it back out for this run, I took all the NOS stuff off because it's really detrimental. It's super illegal now, and I don't want to fuck up my insurance or anything because, yeah, not worth it. Doesn't need it either. It's powerful enough. What's the best part of being Canadian? That's the best part of being Canadian, I think. What is? Yes, Trek fans can be a-holes. Got that big event in November in Orlando. Well, yeah, we haven't really talked about that. We don't know what we're doing. So, yeah, that's where we sit. And the reason I'm red, have a red hue, is not because I'm angry. Just because I have a red umbrella. Turbo is very legal. Sure, if you need it. My car doesn't need turbo to beat a turbo, so I'm not too concerned about it. Yeah, when I got the nitrous installed when I was a young pup, it was illegal, not super illegal, and not as illegal as it is now, but it was still illegal, and it was just a dumb, you know, early 20s thing to do. I had extra money and thought I'd get it installed, and I didn't need it. I don't want to wreck my engine and all that shit, so it doesn't need it. Do I need to prep anything briefing on that? I'm pretty sure you guys can get press credentials. Joe, we'll look into that. We need to talk about that separately. But yes, prep stuff for us and run it by us. Maybe we'll set up a campaign or something. I don't know. We'll see. Bill, what's the deal with you and the Trek tours not going this year? Oh, nothing. I just, I don't know. Just didn't want to go this year. I've gone for like the last 2 years in a row, and it's just, you know, same people, same stuff, and I don't know. Kind of got a sour taste in my mouth a little bit from that, but that's a long story. But I don't want to get into that right now. You know, the people are awesome there, bar one or two, and I really look forward to going back, but it won't be for Trekyards, I don't think. Next year I'll probably go for sure. And next year I'm hoping to go to Star Trek Las Vegas as well, but I just don't want to this year. There's so much other stuff going on, and it's not necessary. So, plus I got to save some money, and I've spent a lot of money on the Camaro, so the drive down and the hotel and all that costs money, and it's something that I got to juggle with, and financially it doesn't make sense to go, and to taking a little bit of a break also, so there's that as well. So I can't always be on as far as Star Trek goes. Guys, he runs the wrong Foley in this mirror version one. Run. NOS is illegal up there for street cars, yes. Any clue on what the price point on the Foley class is yet? No idea. Are you thinking about getting the 1350 Katinga? Yes, at some point, for sure. Can I bring you another one of the admins to work on this? Or it's just the three of us? Just the three of us for now, Joel, can be a bit boring seeing the same stuff year after year. I can relate to that. Trek Condoroga, Carl Urban and Robin Curtis. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to be going this year, Jim, probably. I mean, I might change my mind last minute because we're going to be at a cottage the week before Trek Condoroga, about 3.5 hours from there. But we're leaving the same day as it starts, and I don't know if I want to go from the cottage with all the kids to Trek Condoroga as well, and then spend more money on the hotel. Just, there's a lot going on. I just don't think I'll be going this year, Jim, but maybe you can do a live with you and kind of report from there. That'd be fun. Bill, where is your next away mission? Not sure yet. I do want to go to the UK at some point and join Samuel down there for a convention there, maybe. We do want to do a Star Trek Online thing because we've got an open invitation to go to Star Trek Online Studios and hang out with Thomas Maroney and those guys, which is like 2-3 hours from LA. So we might do that, the Star Trek Online tour is what we'll call it, or something. Go down, visit them, then go, see Doug Drexler and those guys again in LA, and a few other people that we've since added to our roster in LA, but we're not sure when that's happening. So yeah. Thursday night, the guy from Romulan War will be on live with us. Very cool. Yeah, he's a good guy. You'll like him. Money and time are always my issues. Yeah, I hear that. Matt is here. Matt Toms. I haven't seen you in a long time. Hey, Matt. We need to talk again. I kind of miss talking to you. Joel. Cap, if I may suggest, I don't know if you like armored vehicles or not, but no, I don't like armored vehicles. Tanks and armor I just don't care. Same with warships and stuff, it's just whatever. Fighter jets, meh. The golden age of fighter jets, Top Gun, F-14. I mean, the F-18s are alright, I like fighter jets, but when you get to tanks and Joe knows tanks and ships, it's like don't care, they all look alike, who gives a flying fuck. Hey Matt, we need to talk. We need to like Skype or hang out sometime. So Curtis, been playing Star Trek Online. It's a great game. It is. You got to play Star Trek Adversaries too. Join the Team Trekyards fleet. Me and Samuel want to do a let's play against each other video and see that. So I'm laughing at the tank comment. I knew you would. I like more of World War I airplane. Oh, I'm sorry. Cloth and wood. World War II is where it starts for me. I like a lot of the World War II fighters. But World War I, they all look alike. You kind of miss talking to me. Gee, I'm touched. Well, I very much miss talking to you, so you should be touched. Hopefully you're doing okay and all that. Do you listen to Trek FM? What are your favorite podcasts? I don't really listen to podcasts. I was supposed to be on one last night, but I canceled because I didn't really feel like doing it. And Samuel couldn't make it anyway, so we have done many, but I don't really listen to podcasts, so I don't listen to Trek FM, no. That's the fun of it. It's all on the skill. Well, I don't understand what that comment means. When it comes to, I told passenger liners are all the best ships. All passenger liners look alike too. Ben Fontaine, hey Stuart, love your content and opinions. Keep them coming. Will do, don't worry. I'll give you my opinion whether you like it or not. Hey, make sure you tell these guys we appreciate everyone who's staying on point in the group. Makes for an easier job. Yes, everybody that's following the rules in the group and playing nice, we love you guys. There's a lot of troublemakers. We got rid of a bunch of people. They don't understand what it takes to be a respectful, normal human being, so they get booted. On that note, guys, we at Trekyards would really appreciate if you guys could help support us on Patreon if you could. Google AdSense revenue's really gone down, and it's just, and if we have 42,000 plus subscribers. If every one of those person donated $1 a month to Patreon, $1 a month, you can do the math. As it is, we barely hit 1,000, which is kind of the minimum we need to bring you stuff like Trekyards and stuff. It gives us the time to do that stuff. So if anybody can go on Patreon/Trekyards, or just click the link in the description of any of our videos, head on over there and help us out. It's greatly appreciated, guys. Or buy a shirt. I'll put the link in the comments again so you guys can get a shirt. So yeah, the admins on Trekyards do a fantastic job. Joe is basically our head admin there, and I can't give those guys enough credit. They really do an awesome job. So thank you Doug and John and Joe and everybody that's one of the regular admins that really, does what it takes to keep the page running smoothly and not have people go off on each other. It's really appreciated. Just to avoid unnecessary confrontation, I tend not to comment much now on Trekyards Facebook. See, that's sad. That's what we want to try to avoid. You should be able to comment and say whatever you want, as long as you do it politely. You can disagree with everybody. You can say that JJ is the best Trek, or Discovery is the best Trek that ever existed, and not call other people names, and then that's fine. That's the way it should be done. Although as soon as you say something like that, somebody else is going to come back at you, calling you a name, in which case, then it's like, hey, look, there's the airlock. Go walk over there and stay. Bye. So, tell them we have a few tricks up our sleeves, which may be coming down the pipeline. What Joe said, I don't know what that means. So, Matt, I'll do you a vid tomorrow, okay? I'm in the middle of moving house and trying to pack models. Is a pain. I wince every time there's a crunch. Yeah, I know. I understand that. I'm a Patreon, by the way. You're worth it. Thank you, Matt. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Todd. Matt. I want to go visit Matt. So when I go visit Samuel in the UK, I'll be visiting Matt as well, because he's a good guy. I want to hang out with him. Todd. What is Star Trek Adversaries? Look it up on Steam. It's like a card game. It's free to play. Not really a card game. It's ships battling each other, but you use cards to power them up. It's kind of like Magic or Hearthstone or something like that. I never got into card games, but this one's really fun because it incorporates ships, and you got 3D rotatable models of the ships, and you can look at the ships and get screen caps or whatever, and you call in other ships. It's fun. Try it. Go to Steam, or just look up Star Trek Adversaries on Google. You can download it and play it for free, so it's worth it. Admins. JJ, the best Trekker. That's funny. Yeah. Joel, please comment and don't worry about things. We're watching the group. Yep, that's what the admins are for. So, okay, if you had to pick one, Sword of Omens, He-Man's Power Sword, or Voltron's Blazing Sword, human-sized, of course. That's easy, man. Sword of Omens is by far the coolest of those swords. I mean, it shrinks down into a dagger. You can put it in a little holster. And then you call your woman, ho, 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 and then she, shoots the bat signal in the sky, and you can get sight beyond sight. You can see what's going on, and it like lights up, and when there's danger nearby, that's the sword to have. That's the sword to have. See, those are the kind of discussions and captain's logs, or I wouldn't call them captain's logs. I don't know what I'll call them, but that'll be something that I'll do on the other channel, my private channel. Which sword's better? I like that one. That's a great one. It's worth discussing. So, yeah, I'm a noob at that game, although I want to face Aaron Eisenberg. Well, come on and face Samuel and myself. Come and join us as friends. Request to be a friend in the game. I'm Captain Foley, all one word. He's Commander Cocking, CMDR. Commander Cockings, and join the Team Trekyards fleet in the game. They're into swords and stuff. Do you watch Forge and Fire? All the time. Me and Sylvia love that show. Then there's the other one, Forge and Fire, Knife or Death. That's also very cool. Yes. Yes, Aaron Eisenberg plays adversaries. So. Yeah, we got monster squirrels here in Canada. Like, they're huge size because of the hot weather. You'd be surprised. There's one of them there now. I gotta be careful because they don't like being talked about. Be nice. Just quiet and he'll go away. I think we're safe now. He jumped over the fence. I like squirrels. Also, what's very big around here is our dogs. Look at the chihuahuas. This is Dot, and she's like, hello, peoples. Look. Oh, don't push that. What's this? Who's up there? And of course, now I got a jealous little pug here. All right, there's the pig. Look, say hello to the people. Precious. Look at this people. There's you on the screen. I know, now you care about Dot and what she's doing. Look at this. They're cutting bricks next door, and looks like there's a fire. Just brick dust. That's awesome. I'm gonna have brick dust all over my freshly fucking waxed Camaro. Oh my god. I'm all about to kill some people. Any word on when you guys will release the Salad in Class episode? Soon. I talked to Samuel about that 2 days ago. The model that he has for it isn't the best quality, so he's not happy with the renders. I'm like, whatever, we need to get it out soon. People are waiting. So don't worry, it'll be out soon. Cool, I'll be checking the game out later. Expect a request to join the fleet. Awesome. Pug cosplaying has Man in Black. That's to do, Cap. Pug, you doing cosplay? Better tell them to start cutting with water. I don't think they have the equipment to do that, Joe. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go move the Camaro back further in the driveway so it's not getting So hold on a second. Let's go through the house and get the car keys. Then you can hear her start up and stuff. Car keys, the car keys I got Of course, the car's a Decepticon, so I got a Decepticon keychain. And I've also got a 45 caliber hollow point bullet, and it's soft lead. It's been on there for 20 plus years on this keychain, so it's kind of smooshed. It's the property owners. Anyway, here, I'm gonna back the Camaro up. You guys at least get to hear it start. Just noticed I have a potential coolant leak. A little bit of coolant on the driveway. Plus when I started it up, there's a little bit of white smoke, which is an indication of a coolant leak. It's something I'm gonna have to look into. That doesn't make me happy. But anyway. It's not a Z28, it's just a stock Camaro, but it's been heavily modified. Get a camera mount you've got on the Explorer on the Camaro. That's the one that was in the Explorer is in the Camaro right now. And talk for us, take us for a ride. My friend's got one and had a Firebird, and they're awesome cars. You know, I would, but it's illegal to be doing anything interactive. I mean, if I'm filming at Captain's Log, it's a little different. And besides which, you wouldn't be able to hear me because it's so loud when I'm driving. Plus, it's hot, so I have to have the windows down. So it'll be wind, and you wouldn't hear me. I couldn't read what you were saying. So maybe someday we'll go for a cruise in it. But Joel, Cap, if you can, share the in-game names on Trekyards page. Easier to remember that way. I'll put them in the chat here. Hold on. Not gonna lie, that sounds a little quiet. I didn't rev it because I got fucking neighbors outside. Don't want to be a douchebag. Head gasket jobs aren't fun. Well, hopefully it's not a head gasket. So here's the names for... Oh. How about you fuck off phone, like seriously. So Captain Foley and Commander there. I put them in the chat. Those are the two names you can add on Star Trek Adversaries to be our friends, Captain Foley and Commander Trekyards. So. Yeah, I'm a little disconcerted about that coolant leak. I'm gonna have to see where that's coming from. I think it's one of the hoses, because I can see some leakage on the engine block near the hose thing. So I think it's just one of the braided hoses. But I gotta let it cool down and check the fluid levels again, because we just replaced the water pump and stuff like 3 weeks ago, and I've been checking it ever since. The levels seem good. That's the first time I've noticed a leak in the driveway though. So, any Trekyards Discord server when being planned? Trekyards Discord server for what? Don't know what that means. Friend request sent. Thanks, Cap. Camaro or Mustang? Are you asking me what I prefer, or what that is? Because if you're asking what that is, I want to come over there and smack your ass. Well, not your ass. I might smack your ass, I don't know. Smack you upside the head, because that's obviously a Camaro. And if you're asking what I prefer, that's a Camaro. So, does that help? That's the hassle of having V engine blocks. Double the trouble. By the way, I should be coming up in August as long as everything pans out. Okay. Yes, says Matt. No, says Matt. I don't know what you're talking about now. Discord is like a chat room kind of thing. Can make community groups and stuff. For what though? Like in a game? Because I think there's a Discord server for our Trekyards, our Team Trekyards fleet in Star Trek Online. I think. I don't know. Don't ask me, I just work here. But I don't know why we'd want a Fleet Yards one. I'm confused. So yeah. I've already said bye, Joe. Already said go check out the limited edition Trekyards shirts. I'll put the link in the comments again. Like I said, limited run of these as far as quantity and also time frame. So it might be a little pricey, but that's because there was just some confusion with exchange rates and stuff, and I apologize for that, but the next ones will be better. Depends how this one goes. I don't know, we'll see. Yes, we use Discord for a World of Warcraft guild. Cool. Which is best? And don't give me it was the first car thing. Which is best, the Camaro or Mustang? Camaro. Camaro was designed in 1967 to beat the Ford Mustang. It beat it for the first 3 years of production. I got a Road and Track magazine that has all the production years and Mustang versus Camaro, and it's like Camaro, 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 Mustang, Mustang, Camaro, Camaro, Mustang, 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 Camaro, Camaro, Camaro. It's back and forth. So it was designed to beat the Mustang, so the Camaro is a far superior car. That's a fact, that's not an opinion. Josh will be buying a shirt, awesome. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully it all works out. This is a new company that we're trying out and stuff, and we kind of like the way they have it organized. They take care of the shipping, all the customer service, all that, and we get a profit, a certain percentage of the profit at the end of the 30-day mark. So yeah, gotta go, have fun. Bye, Doug. Damn. It's good that I noticed that coolant leak, but at the same time now it's preoccupying my mind. Gotta see if I can see where that's coming from. I hope it's not the head gaskets and stuff. I mean, that makes sense if it's leaking into the... if I'm getting white smoke when I start her up. But yeah. Damn. What if Trekyards was a video game? Any ideas? Trekyards as a video game would be boring with really bad humor. Just walk around making bad puns about starships. No, I think it would lend itself very well to a versus battle. You know, you pick a ship and pit it against another ship of either on the same tier or different tier. I don't know. That'd be neat, I guess. We've always wanted to have a Trekyards app of some kind, but we've never really come up with a great idea. So, my first car was a Vauxhall Viva. That was a car, man. 0 to 60 in a week. And such a great name. Vauxhall Viva. Viva. Never heard of it. I've heard of Vauxhall. But, yeah. So, I got 14 viewers. I don't know how long. Check your time, guys. It doesn't tell me how long I've been on. How long have I been on? I want to go for about... oh, I don't know. I will be grabbing a shirt when I get home. Will the next batch come in regular uniform colors? Well, we've got black, white, red, and yellow. So you got red and yellow. We were limited to 4 colors for this first batch or something. So, I don't know. We'll see. We might change the company too. We don't know. We're not sure how it's going to go yet. This is like a test run, so yeah. Vauxhall are like the rest of the Europe knows them. The Opal. Great. Been 49 minutes live. Thank you, Josh. What time is it right now? I forgot to set my watch this morning because this is one of those self-winding watches, but I haven't worn it for like 2 weeks. So it's got the wrong time, and I can't pull up the time right now on the phone without like closing this chat, I think. 2100 hours. What the fuck is that in real time? I have no idea. And is it exactly on the dot? What? I can't even. What is 2100 hours? 402. Thank you. Thank you. It's midnight. Greenwich Mean Time. Well, that's good to know. 9 p.m. See, everybody give me different times. The 4 o'clock one seems most like Eastern Standard Time to me, so. Anyway, yeah. Running out of things to talk to you guys about, so if you have any questions, just shoot them my way. Really bummed about the Camaro leak, though. Thought we had addressed all the leaks. Not midnight cab, I'm on the same time zone as Coggins. Hello, little pug. The pug is sad and wants up. Oh, yeah. Here. There. There, now you're with the leaders. Hey. Yeah, leave the other puppy alone. No. No, no, no. It's 3:03 p.m. here. Actually, never mind, I'll figure it out. At some point. Hi, puppy. What do you want? Oh, do you want your squirrel? You want your giant squirrel? Here he comes, he's coming back. There you go. Yeah, she wanted her squirrel. How much have you run it since the last repair? It could just be something left over. Oh, I've run it quite a few times since the last repair. Just give Tom Paris a call. He's an expert with 20th century vehicles, especially Camaros. He likes the 60, he prefers the 69 Camaro. Or was he working on 67? No, I think it was 1969 Camaro he was working on, I think. Time for a beer, Captain, but put your paws up and chill. Weak or not, you got a fucking Camaro. This is a good way to think about things, absolutely. Plus, it's only a coolant leak, it's not really affecting. Apparently, he was working on a 67 Camaro. I thought he was working on a 69. Oh, maybe he was a 67. I was working on at least 2 episodes, and it was a beautiful car. But Joel's setting me straight, I'm sure. Yeah, I'll figure out the leak thing. Hopefully it's not too major. It would suck if it was a head gasket. You know, owning classic cars is just, it's good, but it's bad. But at least I'm driving it again. Like I said, it's been 18 years since I drove it. So if it had rally sports stripes, it will have rally sports stripes. I'm getting it, when I get it repainted, it's going to be the same dark midnight blue metallic, but I'm putting black rally stripes on it. So yes. It had rally, yes, it did have rally sports stripes. It doesn't mean it's a 67 though. It was a black Camaro with white rally stripes. But anyway, mine, yes, I'm going to put rally stripes on it. Eventually, once I get it repainted. I got like a 5-year plan to kind of have the car restored to almost perfect condition. Replacing bits and pieces here and there. It's the best way to go about that. So I got like a 5-year plan. Wait a minute, how the hell I memorized that? I'm European, I should know more about Mercedes and BMWs. Are you leaving the drag gears in it? And if you're not, what were you thinking of putting in? I'm leaving it set up exactly the way it is, yes. Oh, I know Starfleet Marquis. You're a great man, you held on to your dream car, and that's fantastic. I wouldn't call it my dream car. It was my first car. Got it when I was 18. Drove it for almost 9 years as a daily driver, pretty much. And in that time, about 4 years, so in the middle of that span, about 4 to 3 years before I actually put the car away. I had the engine rebuilt, I had a new posi rear end put in, new transmission, a whole bunch of stuff. And then, yeah, because of kids and not being able to afford it, I had to put it away into storage in my friend's barn, and then he passed away. And then I had to get it out, and that was sitting in my driveway for 4 years. And there were certain days that I thought, I'm never going to drive this thing again, this piece of shit, I should just sell it, get rid of it. But I maintained in my heart that I really wanted to drive it again. And this year I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to get it fixed. Took it to a mechanic, buddy of a buddy, and you know, a couple $1,000s later, it's running again, and you know, it's running great again, and make my Camaro great again. And yeah, so it's a real pleasure to drive it. It's almost like no time has passed. The last license plate sticker that I had on it was the year 2000, so that tells me I haven't driven it since the year 2000. Yeah. Ken Pelko. Oh man, now you're doing dumbass live chats. Thanks, Ken. I do them on a pretty regular basis. People like hearing from me, unlike you. I know you don't like hearing from me, and you hate me, and you know, I'm the bane of your existence, but people do like me, Ken. That's Ken Pelko, guys. Joel, I wish I'd kept my first car if it didn't catch fire. Well, that's... Yeah, you should totally have a Trekyards insignia with pinstripes on that baby. No, Star Trek stuff doesn't belong on cars. Like, that's a Decepticon. It's got a Decepticon logo on the front, a Decepticon logo on the back. It looks like the evil version of the Bumblebee, the Camaro Bumblebee from the first movie. This one could go toe to toe with that Bumblebee, and just picture him transforming into like a dark blue Decepticon and battling Bumblebee. You don't put Star Trek stuff on cars, it doesn't work. Joel, if it was a Renault Super 5, also known as a Renault car, next gen model, never sold in America. Luckily my first car was an 86 Taurus, more cargo capacity, but yeah, it's a Taurus. Oh dear God, a fucking Camaro, really. Hey Ken. Yes, I have a 79 Camaro, Ken. Whatever. Some people don't have good taste. You know, they make themselves known. It's fine. I understand. Have you even seen my Camaro, Ken? You haven't seen the pictures I posted on Facebook or anything? Do you even know what my car looks like? Do you know what color it is? Do you know what's modified on it? Maybe when this chat is over, I'll send you some pictures of it. Oh, wait a minute. You probably don't care. You're so mean to me, Ken. Damn it. Hey, look at that. Look at all the F. Ah. I only have 2. You kind of outdid me with like every race giving me the finger. Nope. The comments coming in are always delayed, so I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trolling you. Okay. That's good. Because I personally think you're awesome, Ken. And I would consider you a friend, hopefully. Hopefully you consider me a friend. I don't know. But, you know. Anyway. My feelings have been hurt. Yeah. So it's probably about the 1 hour mark, a little bit after now, and usually that's when I wrap these things up. Because honestly, sitting out here talking with you guys is fun, but I'm just sitting out here talking to myself and not getting anything done. I got stuff I should probably be doing inside. I got scripts to write. I got some more Eagle Moss reviews to film. I do have to film a captain's log for next week because I didn't do one this week. There's just so much to do, and you're wasting my time, guys. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. My dad had a 78, what a beauty. Yeah. I bet Chen never drove in Europe, and he would be desperate for long straights just to avoid the crash. Sorry bro, I'm having a boring day. Anytime, man. Anytime. You can call me anytime, even though I never pick up your phone calls. Except for today I did. But anytime you're bored and want to just whatever, just let me know. And definitely if I'm on live, come on and see me. And troll me all you like. So what is your dream car? Ooh, see a 68 Chevy Nova SS. Good job, Ken. Awesome. And now you drive a Porsche. Like I said, it's like it's the low end of the exotic supercar gene pool as far as Porsches go. I'm just kidding. It's a nice car. No rear leg room for Samuel, but an awesome car. What is my dream car? Well, I'm a huge fan of Lamborghinis. Growing up, of course, it was the Countach, then it became the Diablo, then the Murcielago, but now I'd have to say my dream car would be the Aventador, the Lamborghini Aventador. I drove one in Vegas around the track, 5 laps around the Exotics racing track. I've got the video footage of it. It's on the YouTube page. Just type in Trekyards Lamborghini and you'll see it in my in-car footage and the track footage. It was really fun. I drove that in an Aston Martin Vantage. So yeah, awesome. I love the Aventadors. Either the Aventador or the Centurino, but of course any Lamborghini pretty much, except for the Miura. I'm not a huge fan of that. Yes, get a Tesla Model 3, absolutely. So yeah, Countach, Diablo, Murcielago, Aventador, Centurino. The new Huracans are alright. I'm never a fan of the Gallardo. The Gallardo is like the poor man's Lamborghini. It doesn't even have Lamborghini scissor doors, and it's a V10. If you're gonna get a Lamborghini, get a V12 and have the scissor doors. I'd almost rather have a top of the line Audi R8 than a very baseline, beginning of the road, lowest echelon Lamborghini Gallardo. I just don't like the Gallardos. I don't like the way they're shaped. I don't like the front headlights on them. But then when they were came with the Huracan, which is basically the upgraded version of the Gallardo, and again, the low-end model, the Huracans are nice. They're designed nice. They look nice. I think they're still only a V10. Whatever. Ooh, only a V10. Yeah, I know, right? But and I don't think they have the scissor doors either. But whatever. I'd drive a Huracan. I would not drive a Gallardo. Yeah. But anyway, I'd say an Aventador is still my favorite. The Aventadors are nice. I'd have it in a nice green color like the one I drove in Vegas. Yeah, that would be my dream car. Or the Aston Martin 7.7? I forget the name of the car now. Oh my god. Something simple too, but it's a sweet ride. Aston Martins are nice cars. My dream car, and yes, I know it's a bit cliche, but it's a Toyota 200 GT or 2000 GT. I wouldn't call that cliche. I'd call that aiming low. It's a Toyota. LOL, my first car was a 79 Pinto. My mom had a Pinto. Yeah, the 177. Thank you, Joel. That's the one. The 177, I think, is actually something I'd prefer to an Aventador. It's a little more refined, but Aston Martin, anything is a great car. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. See, Ken, we do have stuff in common. Ha! Aiming low, that car fetches $1 million euros. Well, whatever, it's a Toyota. I would never call a Toyota a dream car of any kind. I'm sorry. Love the Teslas. I want one in You still talking? LOL. Yes, I'm still talking. A huge event with Captain Foley in uniform signing the Foley class models. Once they get released, maybe we'll see. I don't know. Bill Krause was signing some of his models that UGG Models had produced this year at Wonderfest. So next year at Wonderfest, the Foley class will be out for sure. It's going to be out hopefully by September, like I said. So maybe I'll sign some there. I don't know. We'll see. I'm nobody. I don't know why I'd want to sign anything, but whatever. I'll share a pic of it later. Okay, cool. I mean, I'm sure it's a great car. I'm sorry for knocking you and whatever, but it's a Toyota. You know, it's like, yeah. I mean, a Nissan, Nissan GT. I'm not great with a lot of the cars, so I apologize. I'm trying to think what my brother-in-law likes. It's some Nissan thing. We need to do another live chat, you, Sam, and I. A good movie discussion. Yes! I agree. That would be fun. Anyway, guys, it's been over an hour. I think I'm going to go wrap this up, go do a few things in the house, get some stuff done. Actually have kind of a productive day, because like I said, I just pissed around, waxed the car, took it for a drive, came and talked to you guys. I haven't done much today. Took a bit of a break, because I've had a hectic week. And next week promises. I got a lot of stuff I need to write for Trekyards. I just don't want to do it. So I should start that. I'm probably going to do that next Monday or Tuesday. But yeah. Nissan Skyline GTR. Yeah, I think that's it. They're nice. They perform too, like nobody's business. But still, it's a Nissan. It's like, if I'm paying over $1 million for a car, it had better have a name like Lamborghini or something attached to it. I'm not going to pay over $1 million and have somebody ask me, what kind of car did you buy? I bought a Nissan. Yeah. I didn't get screwed at all. Cheers, bro. Enjoy your day. See you later, Ken. Yeah, like I said, I'm wrapping this up, so take care, don't stress, and enjoy the day. Alright guys, thank you very much for joining me. It was fun chatting with you. If you missed any of this, there was a lot going on. I showed you the ready room, I showed you the car, so go back and watch it once it posts, and I look forward to speaking to you all again. So until next time guys, I'm Captain Foley. See ya. Wouldn't want to be here.